All right, we are back here for the second round. We are on the play again because we're savage luckers. But this hand is a bit worse than our last opening 7, so we're going to go ahead and throw it back. We don't really have a whole lot going on. We can probably find a better 6. This is close, actually. If we knew a land was coming, we would probably keep it. But, you know, most hands that don't have lands look great. It's crummy. I know what our opponent's playing because I work with them a decent amount. So normally I would keep this, but for the sake of gameplay analysis, I think it's kind of crummy to go. I know our opponent's playing Storm. Well, last I saw them, they were playing Storm, and Leyline is something that they're cold to game 1, but I'm going to go ahead and mulligan just so we have more in-game decisions. Alright, we'll go on and try this hand, even though it's kind of on the low side. So we're in the play. We can go turn 1 Bogle, turn 2 Umbra Armor, if we keep this on top. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Even if it is not flashy. We will shock. And that is our turn. Yep, looks like they are storming. Do they keep on top? I closed chat because I warned them before, and now I don't know how to reopen it. Nope. Does that do it? Yes, it does. That is bottom, top, and they topped. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Vroom, vroom, we are racing. This is definitely kind of 2 ships passing in the night type of matchup. It's not very good for us, to be honest. The way that our deck works is we kind of bank on blanking a bunch of their interaction. And they don't really have a whole lot of interaction, and neither do we. So we are going to hope that this 8 damage is good enough to at least knock them off balance a bit. More than likely it is not. But they get to untap with a Baral, which is pretty bad. But, you know, ideally we're not dead. We'll see what happens. Well, that's pretty bad for us. Mountain. No? Okay. Oh, alright. So if they find like another ritual or a gifts or something, we're probably dead. Noxious Revival. Interesting. Noxious Revival. They're Peer Through Depths. That's a lot of card selection. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, well. Interesting. He can also just chump block our hexproof creature next turn. We'll see if he sees the line. Well, I don't think we're dead this turn. Since none of those hit rituals, it is possible that we still are in bad shape. But his hand would have to be Ritual, Manamorphose, Sleight of Hand, and something else. Alright, yeah. So he probably sees it. Well, let's hope this hits a Rancor. Daybreak Coronet. So this isn't attacking. Well, it could. But it just gets blocked by the Electromancer. So we'll go ahead and tap the Arbor since it doesn't really matter. Alright, well, we just drew another land, unfortunately. Alright, well, he gets another turn to try to kill us. Probably some things on the bottom that he wanted with Peer Through Depths. Maybe he had like a bunch of 4-drops or something and just couldn't take it last turn and took the Sleight of Hand instead. Alright, so the Sleight of Hand is gone. We're going to go on into F6. We were very lucky that he's having a pretty poor draw this game. Paying costs, interesting. And a 2-drop. Oh. Okay. Well, there it is. Remand, maybe. Yep. Not a whole lot we can really do about it. I mean, the other option is just don't play a spell, and that's not realistic. And now he has to throw away his Baral. Discarded a Desperate Ritual. Alright, I think we've got this. But we shall see. I suppose, like, Ritual, Past in Flames could maybe do something. Oh, well, that's a start. Yep, alright, well, let's see what he does. Alright, yep. I guess, yeah, that's probably enough to do it. Well, he has to find the Gifts Ungiven still. Let's see what happens. He still has a long way to go, but he is not in bad shape by any stretch. Put the Peer Through Depths on top. I think that was a mistake. I think he was supposed to cast a Pyretic Ritual there and then get blue. But I don't know what his hand looks like. Yeah, if he's going down to 1, he has to win this turn, so he should have Pyretic Ritual and then made blue. So he could Sleight of Hand. But, well, there's a Grape Shot, which means that he could theoretically Grape Shot away the Dryad Arbor. And then chump the Slippery Bogle and try again next turn. I don't know what his hand look. I don't know what 2 cards get him there, though, next turn. I think he just has to try to keep comboing. Alright. Here we go. There it is. That was a good top deck. Alright. So, we want Leyline of Sanctity, and we want our Rest in Pieces for sure. Gaddock Teague is also pretty good here. It turns off both Past in Flames and Gifts Ungiven. So it's something I'm looking to bring in. Stony Silence, not great. Path, not great. Seal, not great. Path is justifiable, but not really where I want to be. And I don't think we really need Ghost Quarter for anything here. As far as looking to trim on things, we're not racing anything, and we're not trying to get around anything other than maybe empty the Warren's tokens. But I think our Daybreak Coronets and our Rankers are probably good enough in that department. And Spirit Dancers are good because they're not doing a whole lot of interacting. But something's got to give, so I might just be looking to cut. Oh, the Dryad Arbor's not very good here. And finally, maybe a Spider Umbra? Maybe one Core Spirit Dancer, because we could suit up a Gaddock Teague, worst case scenario. We'll try this, see how it looks. Yeah, I'm not throwing this back. So let's go ahead and get a Temple Garden. Basically, the math on that is if we are going to pay 3 life with a Horizon Canopy, or tap it for mana 3 times, it's generally just going to be better to go ahead and crack the Windswept Heath, because then if we end up tapping it a 4th time, then at that point we're netting life, because it would be 1, 2, 3 to do that always. But 4 taps on the Horizon Canopy is 4 life, so we want to hold the Horizon Canopy as long as possible in a majority of cases. Go ahead and jam our Scout and pass. If they just hold up 1 mana, I'm inclined to just play Auras next turn. Okay. Now I'm okay with playing Rest in Peace. Otherwise, I would have just wanted to not jam this into a Swan Song. But now I'm okay with it. We're playing a green there instead of the Canopy because it costs less life and we have green auras anyway. This is a bit worse for our clock, but we already have a bunch of auras that we can suit up the Glade Cover Scout with, so I'd rather know that our Rest in Peace is going to resolve and just sacrifice a couple points of damage. Okay. Makes sense. I mean, if he doesn't have an Echoing Truth or something in his hand this second, then they might as well blow the Noxus Revival. His other thought might have been putting Windswept Heath on top of our deck. Creature. Alright. Hey, that's pretty good for us. Alright, let's suit up. Actually, maybe we're supposed to play another creature there? Nah, I don't think so. Attack for 8. Do your worst. Kill us. I think we got it, but they have a Baral and they got to untap with it, so it's honestly, there's a lot of things that could go wrong here. I'm not insanely confident. They've resolved, what, 4 sleight of hands this game? So they've got whatever cards they want in hand. Dig, and dig, and dig, and diggity dig. Gifts, and gifts, and gifts, and ungiven gifts. I'm curious what piles they're going to give us. Gifts Ungiven is one of the most fun Magic cards I have ever played with. It doesn't, I mean, it feels pretty bad on one side of the table sometimes, but there are a lot of times where you're just like, this is nice. This is fun. This is wholesome Magic. This is what Richard Garfield intended. You might just be getting a bunch of draw spells here. Yep. Alright, we are going to give them Remand and... So he's going to get one more draw if we give him the Remand, because he can just bounce whatever aura we draw, unless we draw a 1-drop aura. I think I just want to give Serum Vision Sleight of Hand. It might just be Remand Sleight of Hand. I think I just want to give these two because I want him to spend his mana this turn. And Peer Through Depths goes deeper than the other two. Ooh, I did that wrong. And if I undo it, we'll give him 3 cards. That's fine. We can just stick to this line instead. Yep. Basically, if he's getting another turn, then... Alright, so we know he has the Remand. If he's getting another turn, then Serum Visions is better than Sleight of Hand. Just because he gets the scry off of it, basically. Oh, well, that makes it easy. Skill game, everybody. Maybe he has Echoing Truth for the Ethereal Armors. Nah, he would have probably bounced Rest in Peace last turn. Nope, we got him. Alright. Well, make sure and stick around while we go for that 3rd consecutive win. See y'all in a second.